Behold, the majestic Amundosaurus, a peculiar biped, who can walk on both all fours and run on its hind legs. A majestic creature of an older time, but he is unaware of the dangers that will be soon lurking across the way. Welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution. Last episode, we unlocked the Velociraptor genome. Now, we could just go ahead and, buy the genome, or we could just, wait a little bit longer to be able to incubate 2 of these. However, I made you all a promise in the last episode. And, by the way, I'm doing much better from the previous episode. We are going to get the 1993 genetic coloration. Genetic coloration. Ensures dinosaurs' eggs against incubation failures for 33% of the original incubation build. Oh, okay, that's going to be good. I'm actually going to save up for that after. And actually, we're going to send a few more teams out to go get... because I want a pure Velociraptor. Now, obviously, Velociraptors in the actual fossil record... Now, obviously, fossil Velociraptors are, basically a big turkey. Versus what we had was a sized-up Deinonychus in the films. Based with the concept of the, well, the concept was... they used... well... basically, they knew a large raptor was coming. The Utah Raptor. And Spielberg was like, are you sure that these seems a bit unrealistic? And the paleontologist on board literally told them, no, it's fine. It's a big raptor's coming soon. Of course, what they didn't realize is that raptor would be 8 fucking feet tall and be... Actually, there's more evidence suggesting that the Utah Raptor that was discovered was more of a pack hunter than Velociraptors were. Fast digestion. More resilience and more rating. Actually, yeah, might as well. Actually, I'm gonna drop this contract. Terminate that contract. Let's... come on, give me a good entertainment.
Hey, how'd you like to be even more busy? How's a new
Really?
contract sound, huh?
Maintain at least 5 stars. Okay. How far are we off from that? Rating of 5 stars. Acid. I think we need a hotel? Either that or more food and drink. Restaurant's fine, transportation's fine, shopping's fine, fun rating fine. Let's just throw down another, we got the cash, let's throw down another, yes. Fast food. Fossils done. Alright, what do we get? Platinum, which is good. Let's extract a genome. Genome. This might be a 1 or... this is probably going to be 3 or 4. Maybe 4. Definitely 3, potentially 4. Yeah, it was 4. Alright, this one... might be 6 to 8. I'm thinking 8 to 10 on this one, actually. I really love this system over the system for Evolution 2. And yeah, probably 10. Which means that genome is more than likely, 60... wow. Oh yeah. Supposed to be 60%. And let's look at the genome. What do we got? Then we got attack. Now, this improves rating, but drops viability, and that's something I don't need. So, null genome is probably going to be best for that. Back to get a pure DNA sample. Things could we get? Fossils. We could get the Ceratops thing. No botany. That's going to be 2 million. 2 million. I could get a clothing shop. That would be fun. Restaurant. Shop. Fossil zone. That would be nice. Success rate. That would be actually, yeah. Let's pick up success rate. Because we're not getting any bays soon, so let's like incubation speed, success rate, and hatch rate capacity. We're not getting that anytime. So we're gonna go with success. Speed the research. Building. Security mission. Currently at 5 stars. That's nice. We're about to get fossil. Tell that.
Way to bring this thing home.
Nice. That's going to be one. Yeah, this is just going to be 1 or 2. 2. This might be 4 to 6. Probably 4. If it is, then it's going to be at 70. Yeah, this is going to be a 4. 4 or 5. Probably 4. Woo, woo, woo. I accidentally touched something I shouldn't have. %. Yeah, you can see, like, the more pure your dinosaurs are, the more expensive they become. But this at 70... Habitat. Oh, I don't have anything for that. That's right. Okay, let's throw this on here. Now with that, the viability plus 30%. That's just... more success is always better. Ooh, new, that's just gonna be, building... We know about that, but... Viability 2, I could just bomb rush that. That would be interesting. Actually, I'm gonna do that. Building upgrades. Outage.
Acknowledged.
Reboot the system. No one's at risk, right? Yeah, definitely. It was just a reboot that needed to be done. Sell that platinum. Nothing in Jurassic Park is natural. Oh shit, power's out. No, it's not. That was one of the first times I've ever seen that. I don't usually look at that, so, didn't happen. Well. So, last one got us 3. This one might give us 4 or 5? I doubt we're gonna get 7. We could get lucky though. Well, either way, we should send another expedition out. After all, we're going for pure raptors this episode, so... Probably 63, if I had to guess. Or 73. Or... Wow, I'm bad. Yeah, 70... Oh, 77, they got 4 there. Alright.
Check this out. A new contract that I think you're really gonna like.
Yeah, that's an easy contract. Just make sure no one dies for the next 4 minutes. Or 3 minutes. I guess. I don't know. Shouldn't be too difficult, I mean... Improved emergency outfit. What about enclosures? Yeah, it's just electrified like fences.
Understood.
Check out what we got back. Osmium. Wow. Densest element on here, or densest natural element. Ooh. Angle just popped. Oh, is this just gonna be one? Ugh. That's annoying. Yep, just one. Super annoying. This is probably going to be 4 or 5. Yeah, I love this system so much more because it's kind of a guessing game of like how much you're going to get. I'm going to quick send out for another. Yeah, this is going to be 4.
Wow, keep this up and the sky's the limit.
Ooh.
Islam Muertes Entertainment Division is excelling because of you. So you're getting a reward and everything.
Sure, we'll throw that there and then we'll just put a fence back here. Actually, I'm just gonna drive this to make sure they can get back there. Okay, yeah, they can get between there. Get between here? Perhaps.
Your rep is buying you cred with everyone in entertainment, including me.
Yeah, no, they can get between them if they need to. Alright. Yeah, you're just giving us the easiest fucking, you're giving me the easiest,
Here's a new contract. I thought of you first.
Yep. No, let's, Dino Plush. I mean, who really cares? It's a $20 plush. I mean, it's a $21 plush. You're basically in the Disney World of all... Like, you're in, like, the ultimate Disney World. You would buy... you would buy a $20 plush at Walt Disney. You're definitely gonna buy a $20 plush where there's actual dinosaurs. Ooh! Fossilized dino eggs. Direct DNA. Ooh, we're at 82. Wow. Let's actually take a look. Oh, open all shelter. We'd probably throw a shelter up here somewhere. Used to be able to do that. Let's throw that one down there, and okay. Do I need one over here? You know what? I will throw one over there because we will need one eventually. One will be needed over there eventually, especially when we get Raptors. Check this out, 84, so that one was a small amount. You guys aren't too bad. Actually resupply that.
I'd work with you anytime.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for any inconvenience.
People like to feel secure. That's our job.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for any inconvenience experienced during our recent handling of anomalous events. Ladies and gentlemen, the weather conditions have started to pass. Please resume your normal.
Actually, let's put down a hotel somewhere. Like, we don't have a hotel anywhere, so let's throw one down. That's too expensive, but you know, at least one hotel in the immediate area is kind of nice. Actually, I know exactly where I'm going to put that. I do love this building mechanic where it's like they throw down the scaffolding, then they put down like the sheets, so that the privacy sheets, and then the building spawns in, and then they take away the sheets, then they tear down the scaffolding. That's kind of fun. It's probably one of the most fun things you can do in this game. But now there's an actual hotel for people to stay in. Yep, there we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your comfort, we've increased the hotel capacity of the island.
Great capacity. Okay, satisfaction. Yeah, new satisfaction. 0 guest injuries. Restroom ratings good. Transportation rating it needs a yeah. We'll work on that. Yeah, we have a lot we can expand this area with. Next thing I am purchasing is a monorail station because we have the technology. We have the cash flow. We could get a monorail. And yeah, the viewing platform is going to be great. I actually like these viewing platforms better than the viewing platforms from the sequel. Mainly because there was a reason to get the ones like here. There's a genuine reason to get them, versus the original you didn't really have that reason. Look at the Raptor. Attack. And we could just add more attack to the same genome, make these things very dangerous. Stress, we don't have that lifespan, do we? Cardio strength, yeah. Let's make these long-lived. What's the cost? Yikes. Well, we're only gonna get 2 of them, and they're gonna be like, you know... Look at the goat! Gonna eat the goat? Excellent. Sorry, just all the quotes are going through my head right now. Gonna be a monorail station for all this. Probably. Wait a minute. You know, this isn't supposed to be Sorna, but this looks like the map for Sorna in the Return to Jurassic World. Yeah, because I definitely had something here. Like, I think this is the map they use for Isla Sorna. For Site B. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what they use. I mean, it's better than having to make a whole brand new map, but, you know. They'll be back soon. Actually, I get the, yeah. We have enough for 2, and that'll just increase our numbers and, you know, bring in more dinosaurs, and that'll be nice. I completely forgot that that was what I wanted to do over here, but hey. Well, that means, get down DNA come back in. They're not extended, but let's just... That's probably going to be 1 or 2, and this is might be 2 or 3. Or might be, somewhere around 4. Yeah, either way, yeah. We're going to need one last exit.
Looks like there's another contract that might be worth your attention.
Yeah, we'll be doing that right around some. Open the gate!
I never doubted you. Which is to say, I did have some doubt. But you've come through, so thanks.
Got this.
Ah, the Huayangosaurus. Another member of the Stegosaurians.
I'd like to make you an offer you can't refuse. I mean, you can, of course. But why would you?
Gonna make him an offer. He can't refuse. God, I just went full Godfather there. Gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
We are pleased to welcome a Huayangosaurus to the park.
And now we have the I'm not gonna pronounce that. That is... It's from the many provinces of China, so I'm not gonna try and butcher that. Let's just look our dinosaur rating. Or forget, I have half the variants you need. Ooh, 91. Yeah, no, this might be the last time we need to go looking.
Yes,
Ooh,
this is exactly what
Bonodon.
we needed. Well done completing that contract.
Bonodon would be fun.
Here's a reward for you. It's for your exceptional work on Isla Muerta.
Ooh, now we have capacity. I need, wait a minute. I'm going to get capacity. Because that means we can make 3 of them. We need to, but we could. Actually, since we could just swap these out with capacity, and that way we'd be able to make 4 dinos. So we'd be able to do 2 Ceratosauruses, and then release them all at once. Which would be nice. Actually, what's our, that's currently being... Oh no, that's done. Then, yeah, let's... Final expedition, hopefully. Dilophosaurus, Dilophosaurus. Through minus.
Confirmed.
He's sleeping. Actually, drive to this vehicle. $19,000 from a singular photograph.
Nice photo.
Thanks. I should have an offer. Alright.
You can help with this. And you should.
Pretty sure I can. How many guests do we got? Trust me, I'll be able to do that. Yikes. Ooh, I'm going to drive you away. Back it up. Back it up. Up. Hey, dinosaur. We're just gonna go around. I'm going that way anyway, so I'll be able to fix the sabotage. Fossils. Now, of course, if I get 6 from this, which I'm not likely to, but if I do, that's gonna suck, but... yeah, I'm not. It's only gonna be 2. Yep, but we're gonna start with genetically pure raptors. That's gonna be fun. Expensive as hell, but fun. Oh, speaking of which... speaking of expensive as hell... let's... rather. Yeah. How close to pure are we? Oh, this is just gonna be another 2, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, one last expedition. .98. Really, it's just going to be one last expedition. I feel like the entrance should be over here instead of over here, but, you know. That's just me. Let's see, station. I mean, I'll see if I can mount a monorail here. Probably won't be able to, but I'm definitely going to be able to put one over here. And then definitely going to be able to put one here. I would like to have one up here, but that's unlikely. Just due to the elevation change. Or elevation difference. Wow.
Your bottom line is looking as good as mine. I'm kidding, of course. There's no way it'll ever look as good as mine.
Shut up. I love Carl Finn. She's easily the best character in this. Yeah, it won't be long. Then we'll have a pure... look at the genome. Let's see what else we got. Lysand, social, nothing. And we could just make these things really deadly, but that's gonna cut into our viability, and that's not acceptable. Genetic reason. We could. What do we got for silver? That's gonna be nice. Sell, I just need to know if this is gonna be more than 2. Okay, then, yeah, I can sell that. New complete genome. Velociraptor. Let's pick up the price tag on a completely Anything new at the end there, or is that it? No, I already have it. So, let's incubate one. And again, come up with, never mind. Come up with names for the dinosaurs. Like, come up with, like, comment, name, species, park. Like, Park 1, Park 2, Park 3, like, list what species you want me to name it, what name you want to give me, and you want it to be, and give me what park it's from. You don't have to look it up, just say, like, park number 1, park number 2, park number 3. That'll be more than enough. If I raise both Stratusauruses, that would be...
Look, it's a balancing act, I get it, we all do. My point is, you need to provide the right amount of space for your dinosaurs. And this small enclosure ain't cutting it.
What are you talking about? This enclosure's got more than enough space.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Ceratosaurus to the park.
Yeah, it's got perfect comfort. I don't know what you're talking about.
We are pleased to welcome a Ceratosaurus to the park.
Contracts help with
Now that you're clear, get rid of it. Alright. Could be close to another. Yep, I've got enough.
Incubation procedure. Please stand by.
Yeah, they've got plenty of comfort. They got food, they got water, they've got force. Okay, their crash fan's a little low, but they're fine. And now the park guests have a reason to come over here. Which is why I added the second bunker over here. Like, we wanted the secondary bunker so that these guys would, you know, run here.
See, this is what we need more of around here. You see an opportunity and you seize it. Cheers.
I need a secure.
This contract looks important and worthy of consideration.
Looks important, is worthy of consideration. Now we're just waiting for the Raptors. Oh, that's interesting. Either way, the first Raptor's ready. But we're gonna wait for the second one. We're gonna hope that this is not gonna be a problem for anything. Actually, I want to try some. Let's go to fence. Heavy fence, yes. Add an angled fence there and just... Now they had even more grassland. I mean, not that they can tell immediately, but... Well, no, they don't have more grasslands, they have more, trees. So I wonder... I'm curious on if we were to have them maxed out, then put into speed, or I wonder how that would work. If anyone knows any exploits for the Hammond Creation Centers for the first game, feel free to share them. I'd be curious. We could have another gift shop. Actually, we could do another flush. Research. Global operations, that'd be fun, but buildings. Yeah, let's get another clothing shop. Get another contract from you.
There's a new job available, and I know just the person to do it.
I don't even think I have that genome. I truthfully do not even think I have that genome.
Look, Raptors get a bad rap because people don't understand that they are, and always will be, alpha predators. Our job is to help them, the Raptors, understand that we are as well.
You bred Raptor.
We are pleased to welcome a velociraptor to the park.
Damn it, let me see the...
You got a knack for solving problems. That's a valuable skill, especially around here.
Don't go into the tall grass. It's a shame I can't put, like, tall grass around here. That would be so cool. Medicate.
Confirming task. Proceeding to the feeder now. Request acknowledged.
If you can complete this contract, I can see good things in your future. If you fail, I see me in your future.
Oh.
I've got something for you, if you're interested.
No, I'd rather not sell dinosaurs. I could. I won't.
No diseased dinosaurs detected.
the hell is that music? Why the hell is that music thing? Why the hell is that music a thing? Where are the Raptors?
Ladies and gentlemen, find the right attire at our new clothes shop.
Security and safety are two sides of the same coin, and you cashed it in on that contract. Way to go.
The science division has something you should take a look at if you'd be so kind.
Yep, I can.
Yes, well, we've already broken the primordial and prehistoric egg, as it were, so, you know, why not hatch a few more?
Yeah. Oh, that would have been a... I'm glad I got that on camera. That was cool. Why are you panicked? Alright, time for research. Now the question is, do we go with a viewing platform or a monorail? Monorail gets rid of transportation, but let's get a viewing platform, because that'll just increase our ability to make sure that all of our dinosaurs are, you know, in view. Guys might be more temperamental, but they'll be fine. This episode's all about the Raptors. Could I just... No, instead of doing that, could I just, you know, dump this guy here? I mean, I could, and that would basically cover everything. Throw that there just for, you know, safety. Let's throw John over here. Not for safety, but for, you know, people need to use John. Throw one over here. Yeah.
Now this contract is perfect for improving the security division. I'll be disappointed if you reject it.
I do this contract myself if I...
Ankle just popped again. Ow. Let's... Actually, we could dot up the sink tray to make it nice. Just box them. Redwoods. Let's put some redwoods down. Now let's just making everything look a little bit more scenic. You really can't see much from this angle, but doing that more. I need 3 research, so yeah. We're gonna try ESNR for that. I don't remember this being a thing. Improved market. Increases ticket sales by 5%. Decreases cost of legal fees by, you know, better lawyers. Decreased building... the cost of building structures, that'd be nice. Reduced feeder cost. That would also be nice. probably put my next enclosure over here. Like it'll be a similar setup to this, but it'll just be over here. Oh, it's saving. That's not good. Never good when the autosave kicks in.
We have added a new viewing platform for you to gain an elevated view of our dinosaurs.
Yeah, you can see everything from there. You can even see into the other enclosure from there. Which is nice. That, you know, I mean, yeah. A lot of fun things you can do in this game. This just happens to be one of them. Yeah, the moment I get the monorail, I'm actually gonna, you know what? I'm gonna put a carnivore setup over here next. Probably have this be the end of the line, though. And then it's run the monorail all the way over here. Probably to here, actually. Then have the monorail come in that way, exit that way. Have like a monorail station somewhere in here. Monorail here. And then bring the monorail all the way over here. Probably have like enclosures here. I can definitely throw in another enclosure here. Throw a monorail right there. Yeah. Yeah, I'll end this episode off with the first monorail station. I would not want to be on that first level. This guy can definitely get you from that first level. Oh, we're tracking a tropical storm, and now we have
That our weather forecast.
ご来園の皆様に申し上げます。万が一の事態に備え、皆様の安全の確保のため、最寄りのシェルターまでお進みください。Meine Damen und Herren, bitte begeben Sie sich zu Ihrer eigenen Sicherheit zum nächsten Schutzraum. Дамы и господа, в качестве меры предосторожности и для вашей безопасности просим пройти к ближайшему убежищу.
You need to give dinosaurs the right environment if they're going to thrive.
a little busy dealing with the storm. Give me a break. There's a storm going on. Storm's open.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Nope.
we apologize.
All shelters open now.
New contract time.
Yeah, not,
Photo recon. Done a bit in my time. Here's your chance for this next contract. Considering your skills, taking some photographs should be a no-brainer.
ACU, or Asset Containment Unit, should be your first port of call to bring down a rampaging dinosaur.
there's the Raptors. Alright.
You must protect the guests.
I am working on it.
You'll need to call in the offshore transport team to safely move this dinosaur back to its enclosure.
Warning. Ranger vehicle under attack.
Got him. Alright, we're gonna have legal fees. Alright, operations. ACU, we need that. And yeah. Yep, lawsuits. Kinda figured. Can you still, yeah, you can still start and medicate. We're gonna be using you,
En route to pick up the asset. Heading to collect the asset. Collecting asset.
yep, and, I don't know why, but they just use this heavy-ass, chain hook chopper. Even for Constnauticus, those, little... They're like the size of a like, they're slightly bigger than a canary. Or, they're like the size of a parrot, and they still call in these fuckers for... to move them. It's like, come on, that's a little extreme. Tank and medicate. Yeah.
Asset transportation underway.
Yep, that's good.
Assets in the air. in transit.
I didn't know if this still had the tranquilizing feature. And it's been a while since I played. And because they moved it over to these guys for the return to Jurassic Park and the second one, it made sense that they would have them, but I wouldn't be able to confirm that. I'm gonna send an expedition for something I don't have. Raptors would be fun to get for the next episode, but I want to get a new herbivore. Ankylo and Chorosaurus, let's go get you. Is this my idea to get an Ankylosaurus after everything's going on? No! Be better not to? Meh, who knows?
Warning. Ranger vehicle under attack.
You took this photo all by yourself, huh?
He hit the van, then fell
Water
asleep.
is essential, and your dinosaurs require plenty of it. Why
Yeah.
are you not providing for their needs?
There is water. They just haven't. There's water. They're just not
Thanks
looking.
to you, we have the pictures we need. Job done and contract closed.
Boom.
It takes a special kind of person to do this job and do it well. The security division is rewarding you because on
There you go.
Isla Muerta, you are clearly that person.
There we go. They're fine. They're fine now. Claire, don't lecture me when I'm not doing anything wrong. I can lead the raptor to water, doesn't mean it's gonna drink. Yeah, but I'm gonna attach the monorail here. I'm gonna put another one here. I might throw one around the back here, just to, you know, have an additional one nearby. And that's just gonna be the first basic loop.
I've just heard of a new contract that I think will be beneficial for the science division.
I already
I'm
have
not
one.
asking out of loyalty. There's plenty
Baryon,
for you
do we
here as well.
have any expeditions that would lead us to the baryonyx? Nope. Nope. Pretty sure the baryonyx is like in Europe. Like, yeah, I can get the baryonyx. It's gonna be a long time before, you know, we actually get a baryonyx, but, you know, we can get one. And there's the monorail. One thing I remember about the monorail is that it is expensive. And large as hell. Zoom in here, let's figure out. The, Athish. Yeah. Not connected, whatever. Yeah, not connected. Figure that out. I'll just delete this. I mean, it's not necessary, so I can delete that and get money from it. Yes. Let's throw in another monorail station over here. Have one over here. Let's just throw one all the way over here. Just for the sake of having one all the way over here right away. We can connect that up much later on, but let's just get the connection.
If you like a challenge, and I mean, who doesn't? Well, I don't. But you, this place sounds perfect for you. Isla Tacaño.
Open, and guests will be arriving shortly. Attention island personnel. A new monorail station has opened, and guests will be arriving shortly.
Alright, connected. Now it's just, I need a path over here, and guest bunker over here. Let's connect up this last monorail station, and then we'll be done for the day. And now with the monorail station all connected up. Now, next episode, when we get around to it, it's all going to be about this area. Still don't know why I took the baryonyx genome, because I'm not going to be able to do that. Actually, let's go through this. Terminate the contract. I don't even have access to this genome right now. I need this.
Security isn't always clean or easy, but it is always necessary. So look this contract over.
So I'm either going to have another enclosure here, or another enclosure down here. And down here, it's just an emergency bunker just to connect up the rail system. No one's going to be down here anytime soon. Actually, I might throw a hotel down. I'm going to throw a hotel down here. What's the constraint? What am I obstructing? Rail. That down, and then let's connect up there. And now we have a hotel down here, so there's an actual reason for people to come down here. Not just the, there will be a future attraction down here. Future-proofing. And there will be an attraction here. And its own monorail over here as well. Actually, I might just... There's a thing where you can basically, like, put a fencing around your thing, and then, you know, put fencing along the edge of the map. And then just make it its own self-contained, and then just turn it into its own self-contained, observatory. That's a fun thing you can do. And it's, you know, it's fun to do. But, you know. Actually, because I could probably... Let's see if I can mount this anyway. Building construction. Because the power lines are there. For cursor too short. That's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your comfort, we've increased the hotel capacity of the island.
And I could throw this down here, then connect up there. I kind of like want to have this like near here somewhere, but yeah. Well, that's next episode's problem. So yeah, now we have a monorail station, and well, we might actually expand up here first before we do anything down there. I mean, that would be fun to like this would definitely be more of a thrill seeker area where it's like, ooh, you're surrounded by carnivores, but you know. Yeah, that'd definitely be Dilos, though, if I was going to surround this. I'll probably put the, well... You're good for population, where's my armor? Where are the ankylized tourists? Yeah, I could increase your population. Monta, I can add Ankies to this enclosure, that would be fine. Alright, so, but that'll be in the next episode. So, yeah. Next episode, we'll be expanding the, network here, you know, do some more fun things with the dinosaurs that we can unlock with this particular thing. And then, I'm thinking the episode after that will go to the next island. Because we could go to the next island next episode, or we could, expand this. So, I'm going to say expand this and make it so that there's more reason actually for people to be here. Especially down here. There's no reason for people to be down here right now. So let's make a reason for people to be down here. But this is the Ghost of Midnight, signing off.